What's the address of the emergency?
No, the Fairway in Batesville.
Fairway, I don't have that. Is that in Milton?
30188. I'm moving the oil very quickly. Fairway, S-A-I-L-R.
Ma'am, I lost her.
When every moment mattered, it took nearly 20 minutes. 20 minutes to find the woman steadily sinking in a Cherokee County lake.
At 11 Alive's Chief Investigator Brendan Keefe has learned that happens every single day, several times a day.
The victim's mother refuses to listen to the 911 call, but she wants you to hear it because her daughter's final words could help fix a broken system.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
I'm in a car in a lake.
Where?
She's in a lake and her doors won't open?
Did she say where she is?
A desperate search for a sinking car. Chanel Anderson was delivering newspapers in the dark when she veered into a neighborhood pond. Her only lifeline, a cell phone and 3 numbers.
Where? Where are you? What lake?
Fairway off of Batesville. 30188.
Okay, is that the address where the lake is?
Yes, ma'am.
Give me the address again. Make sure I have it right.
Were you able to pull the address up?
I'm moving the oil very quickly.
Give me the address one more time. It's not working.
You can't find the address?
No, we've got everybody out there looking for it.
19 minutes ticked away before rescuers found the pond, and 29 minutes after Chanel called 911, Cherokee County firefighters pulled her unconscious from the sunken SUV. They found her too late to save her life.
She knew where she was. She told 911 where she was exactly. And for them still not to be able to locate her is insane.
Chanel's mother wants to know why her daughter's cell phone never gave 911 her location.
They couldn't locate her. As something as simple as locating someone in today's society, where you have GPSs, where you have apps that have locator services, you're telling me 911 doesn't have the capability to locate someone on a cell phone?
Chanel called 911 for help, but ended up spending her last breaths helping 911 simply find her.
Give me the address one more time. It's not working.
Fairway, S-A-I-L-R. It's all going on,
Ma'am, I lost her.
Let's play that back one more time.
Give me the address one more time. It's not working.
Why didn't they have that address? We typed Batesville at the Fairway into Google Maps and it came right up without using road or street or the zip code like the victim did. But 911 doesn't use Google Maps. Instead, they use computer-aided dispatch. This is a computer grid connecting the radios and the telephones to GIS, the Geographic Information System. This is a hyper-accurate proprietary map that has every house, every firehouse, every fire hydrant in the city. But it has one fatal flaw. It stops at the city line. If you hit a cell tower outside their jurisdiction, they don't know where you are.
If the phone had automatically routed to the correct jurisdiction, this very well may have a different outcome.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Alpharetta 911, among the top accredited communication centers in the nation, answered Chanel's call for help. But she wasn't in Alpharetta. The pond was 100 yards outside Fulton County.
The address of that tower determines which 911 center that call goes to. It's not based on the location of the telephone.
Emergency callers get connected to the wrong 911 center so often, dispatchers have dedicated buttons to transfer victims to neighboring departments. There was a cell tower within sight of the pond, but Chanel wasn't a customer of that wireless carrier. Her call was picked up by this tower 3 times farther away in the next county.
Do you have calls every day where you don't know where the phone is?
Every day we receive calls. We get a tower address and that's it.
70% of all 911 calls now come from mobile phones, but call centers nationwide are seeing a significant decrease in the number of emergency calls that deliver a dispatchable address.
My phone knows exactly where I am, but my phone doesn't tell you where I am?
Your phone does not transmit that data to the 911 center.
Instead of my phone pushing this information to you, the phone company and the 911 center has to pull it from the phone to the tower.
Correct.
Sometimes the location appears in seconds, sometimes minutes.
There are times that it doesn't come up at all.
Fairly, Batesville, and where?
The Fairway and Batesville.
Batesville and what?
The Fairway is the street, ma'am.
Fairway, I don't have that.
The phone didn't tell you where she was, and so you had to get it from the victim who's in a sinking car.
More than likely, her phone already possessed that information. The system for 911 doesn't use that information in an automatic mode.
The wireless location system used by 911 today was designed nearly 2 decades ago, long before the arrival of the GPS-enabled smartphone.
Why is it more important for a 99-cent app to know where we are than the 911 operator who answers the call? When you call 911, you need to know where your location is, because right at this point in time, your phone is not going to tell them.
Alpharetta, Atlanta, even the state of Georgia, none of them track stats on how many 911 calls come in without location data. But California told the FCC they're seeing fewer than half of all wireless 911 calls tell dispatchers where to find the victim.
Brendan, this is heartbreaking and scary for the rest of us. So in other words, let me just get this straight. You're telling us that we are right now facing a combination of 3 very critical problems here. One, 911 calls routinely reach the wrong 911 center, that the center's maps often stop or always stop at the city or county line, and that my cell phone doesn't always tell the dispatcher where I am?
And that's pretty much the most surprising one. I thought they did. Just about everybody thought they fixed this back in 1996. Starting tomorrow night at 11, the investigators find out why, holding the FCC, the Georgia governor, and the legislature accountable. See you tomorrow at 11.
A powerful story. Cannot wait to see your next installment, Brendan. Thank you. Nice work.